Okay, so let's start having a look at advanced account lists. So, big one, I've said this in a couple of videos already. This is a long-term play. You've got to be invested into Sales Navigator for a long-term horizon. I mean, certainly 6 months plus. So if you're testing it out to build a list, this video is really not for you. This is the long-term strategy of maximizing revenue from the platform and the results that you get. So if you look at here, what I've got on the screen is the account search that I did earlier. So we're just looking at 11 to 50 employees in the United Kingdom, business consulting services, just as a big old search for the moment, and I've added a couple into some saved account list. But then you can start thinking about how you would set up different account lists. So I had one with 3 and I've just copied it just for speed and expediency, and I'll probably come back at a later date and revisit and show you the reality of this. But instead of just creating one saved account list, you should be able to save many. So I've got this one here, the Master Target Accounts UK Consulting Services. And then I've got different ones. So I could split out. It's up to you, your naming convention. So you might have O1 is UK Consulting Services, and all the lists that are derived from that, i.e. UK Consulting Services posted a job in the last 90 days, where the people are posting content. You might have those O1, O2, O3, all the way up to O10, and then your next master category. So I've got UK IT consulting 10 to 50, which is a different category of company altogether. You might have that starting at 20 or 11. So you might have that one as your master O1, or the sublist O2, O3, O4, and then this one 10, and then 11, 12, 13, 14. It really is the naming convention is up to you. But what I have here, a number of saved lists. Master target accounts. Then I've got all of my accounts that fit the UK IT consulting, all of my accounts that fit the UK ESG consulting, still within this 10 to 50. So pretty standard stuff there. So these are your target prospects. And then a couple that you might want to start thinking about doing as well. I put them in sort of 96, 97, 98, 99, because they're further down the list. And then they always stay to the end if they're ranked in in numerical value, if you like. Current clients. So a list of your current clients, especially if you're working with corporates and larger organizations, because then you can go into a lead search and apply a filter of your current clients, and you can track job changes. So you can see, is your champion just leaving? Or is someone that you're dealing with in purchasing, have they just left? All of these different things. So you can have a lead list of your current clients. You can have a lead list of your current prospects. So these are people that you're focusing on. Be alerted if the person that you're dealing with in your current prospect has left. All of these different things. You can have your competitor clients. Okay, so you can set up a lead list, account list of companies that use your competitor, and then you can create a lead list of those. You can have stalled deals due to blocker. If for whatever reason, certainly in bigger organizations, selling large value consulting, if you know you can get in there, but there's someone on the board that has a relationship with McKinsey or whatever it is, tends to be the way, and even the numbers stack up, the problem resolution stack up, but this blocker is stopping you from getting the deal. You can track those accounts and track people movement and other news within those to see if it's the right time to re-engage. So let me show you how you could also then use this in practice. So this is my account search. So you can create the subdivisions here from here. So you can add your company in, go back to how we created these in the first place. But now if we're doing a lead search, down here we've got workflow lead list. So this is where it's historically been, and it's sorry, account lists. So here, and it's moving as well, but here you could search for, okay, so this is my UK IT consulting. So now again, I'm in Leeds, I'm searching for people. So it is moving up to here actually. So just be careful of that. If you go to do it down there and it's not there, so all my account lists are now visible down here. So, and this is the new home of it. So I'm just going to take it out of down here. So now I have my, you do the work once and you can utilize it at will. So again, just to show you, I've got a blank search. I'm in Leeds, which are people, but I want to search for people that are in my, I can't do because I haven't built out my current prospects and current clients, etc., and all my competitors or stored deals. But you could then do, assuming UK IT consulting, and it's bringing up the companies. Now I could do, okay, people who have changed jobs. Okay, and it'll tell you change jobs in the last 90 days. So, if these were built out correctly, I can very quickly on the fly do a search for people who are in this company list who have changed jobs in the last 90 days. And I can save that. Click Manage Save Searches. Okay, and again, so I can call it, whatever I wanted to call it here, UK IT Consulting, because it's pulling up the name from my naming convention of the accounts, change jobs. So actually for me, for the moment, that's cool. So I didn't have to come in and build it. So it was built out by an account list that I already had. Okay, so let's have a look at what else I could be doing. Okay, so posted on LinkedIn. So let's do another one actually. So again, this is people. So current company, I'm going to do current prospects who have posted on LinkedIn. So this could be a list that I can go to comment on their content, for example. Well, these are my active ones. So the purpose of this one was to show you this interaction between the account lists functionality and the lead lists. So I'm going to then create another video on lead lists to target and prioritize, your daily workflows, etc., what to do them. So don't think of account lists as just this static thing that you create and then you don't do anything with it. The more effort you put into creating these up front, the more opportunity that you can use to very quickly pull them into searches and use them for prospecting, use them for making sure your existing clients don't go elsewhere. All of these different things are based on the strength of your sales process. Okay, so that's how you do it. Go into current company, which is the new home, to pull up your saved account lists. Hope that helps. An immensely valuable feature of Sales Navigator.